Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champaign here with you, and we're here today with the first look at a new prologue. This one's actually been around since the end of July, but it's the first that we're actually getting caught up with it. This one's called the Roast Coffee Shop Simulator, and the description of it on Steam says, "Enjoy the thrill of managing your very own coffee shop. Fill the counter with coffee beans, craft your menu, and set prices to your liking. Take customer orders and whip up tasty coffees. Decorate and expand your shop." So this is from Laertes Games, and I believe that the actual full version of the game itself is due to come out in the fourth quarter of 2025. But we do love coffee, and with that being the case, we definitely wanted to give this one a look. So do we want a quick tutorial? Absolutely. Always love a good tutorial. So let us take a look at this world of coffee. All right, here we go. Starting out, as always, go to your laptop, start by ordering products, order coffee beans via the Market app. If we take a look around, I do want to maybe knock down my sensitivity just a little bit. So let's see, controls, mouse sensitivity, just a little bit there. Let's do that. So apply, and then we're going to go, let's see, back, resume. Okay, that's better. So in we go. Got a lot of storage. Wow. Right from the jump, we got all that storage. Look at that. Wow. How about that? That's unusual. Normally, I've got to buy all that stuff. Not in this game. All right, so here we go. Go to our laptop, order coffee beans via the Market app. So right up there, we got Market. We have Coffee Pack. So we're going to, how much money do we have? We have, let's see, $250. So I'm going to buy, let's buy 4. Seems good. So, and it's, let's see, we pay no shipping for that. Cool. And everything comes in a certain number of minutes. Minutes are basically 1 second is 1 minute. So 1 second real time is 1 minute game time. Here's the shelf. So, or here's the product. So we're gonna, oh shoot, grab the coffee box. I grabbed the wrong thing. So let's try that again. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to put that up on the shelf, but now I'm going to try and grab the whole box here. So let's see. What did I do wrong? Hold the box. So right click to hold the box. And then we can go ahead and stock all of that a lot faster than that. Cool. And I could have ordered even more, so I could get maybe, I'll just go with that. We'll start with that and go from there. That's a very fast dog. Doggo, will you come back, Doggo? We got to see cute doggo over here. So let me see. Cute dog. Oh, that is a cute doggo. Probably can't pet the doggo, but it's a very cute doggo. What do we do with our box? Oh, there we go. Right about there. Close box. Throw box. How do I throw a box? Or do I just walk up there? Oh, just walk up to it. That's how we do it. Cool. In we go. Let's go ahead, get the place going. Use the sign to open our shop. Wait for a customer. Click the order screen. Add the item to the bill. Select cash or card. Then click process payment. Lots of steps, but we can handle this. We've done this before. And here it is. Day 1. Stores open for your convenience. Welcome to the Roast. I'm assuming at some point we'll be able to change the name of that, because we can't just have a place called the Roast now. I mean, we got to make it something, the Rusty something, because I'm just that original. And so now we're going to go here, wait for a customer. There it is. She looks a little bit unhappy with life. Just a little bit. 1 filter coffee medium. Cash 4 here. So click the order screen. She wants a filter coffee medium, add to billing. And she is then paying with, I guess, a card. So process payment. That's it. So then we're going to go back to order. So, let's see, back. Or no, we're going to take that. So, cash. So cash. Process payment. She's going to give me the cash. It's going to be, she paid $25 on a $10 thing. Okay. One of these games. I gotcha. Confirm change with E. Place a tray on the counter if the customer is dining in. That's a paper bag. There's a tray. And then add the receipt to the tray to let them know you're preparing their drink. Okay. So now we'll go ahead and do this. So we're going to grab some coffee, pour it into the grinder. Thank goodness for the tutorial. We got a lot going on here. We're going to throw that away right about there. Okay. Grab our, take that. We're going to then turn that on. So hold E and select filter grind. So filter grind. There we go. And then wait for the grinding to finish. So everything takes some time in this game. Nothing is fast. But that's okay, because when you go to a coffee shop, nothing's fast there. I mean, if you've been to a Starbucks, you're normally waiting around for a while, especially if it's a busy day at the Starbucks. You know you're going to be waiting for a bit. Grab a paper filter from the filter box and place it in the filter coffee machine. So let's set that back. Filters are there. So grab a filter. It's going to go into there. Then we're going to grab the coffee jar you ground earlier and add it to the machine. So that goes in there just like that. I'm not going to get another one of those rolling just yet because I don't know when we're going to need it or what we'll need the next time we do it. So we're just going to leave it alone for now. Place the water jug under the tap and fill it. Just like that. I wonder if it will stop when it gets up to 100% by itself. It will. So then we can just pull it away and click on the tap and it turns it off. So pour the water into the filter coffee machine. Just like that. We can go ahead and set that back. Hold E on the coffee machine and just turn it on. Okay. Just like that. She is still there waiting. Very patient she is. That is good. So now we're going to go here. Place the cup on the tray and hand it over to the customer. Place a medium cup on the counter. Grab the carafe. So is it just one of these? So medium cup. We're going to wait for that to finish. So that I'm guessing he's going to get all the way up to 1,600 mils. Then we're going to pour that. So just, I guess we're going to go to the line. Right about there. Put that back. We're going to pick up a lid, put it on the cup. I hope they're going to tell me all this again. I really hope so. And that is it. So place the cup on the tray and hand it over to the customer. Excellent. And she's leaving. Or maybe she's just going to sit outside. Is that what it is? Okay, she's just sitting outside. She's enjoying the wonderful weather out here. I cannot blame her. It is a very nice day. So I would sit outside too if I could. On a day like this, you've really got to take advantage of it. All right, next up, order screen, create the order, and select card as the payment method. So you got an espresso card to go. So we've got an espresso card, process payment. And then you're going to throw a card way down there. Oh, okay, we don't even have to do anything. That's right, you just take care of it. So that's great. They just tap and we're good. So that's going to go there. Going to put the receipt on the bag. And now we're going to make an espresso. So grab the portafilter and put it on the grinder. So that is going to go there. Then we're going to hold E on the grinder and select single shot to grind espresso into the portafilter. So espresso in single shot. Yeah, espresso. So, portafilter is empty. Yeah, that generally helps if you put stuff in there. So let's grab one of those and fill that. Is that how that goes? No. Oh, we got to grab the ground ones. Haha, gotcha. So that will go, or maybe I got to grind it first. So let's see. Espresso. So I probably got to take that off of there. Put that on. There it is. And then we're going to do espresso. Just like that. Then we can put that there. And now we're going to put the portafilter into the tamper station. Is that, okay, so that's the tamper station, I believe. Or no, it goes into there first. And then we tamp it down. I haven't made much espresso, so I don't know exactly what you got to do. But I think that this is right. So then we're going to put that in the espresso machine. Okay. Yeah, I'm not fancy. I don't drink espresso. Espresso cup is from the cup dispenser. Are you an espresso cup? You are an espresso cup. That's going to go there. Ye selects espresso. And then we're going to, wait. Oh, okay. We just go like that until we get to that line. Right about there. Cool. Then back. Going to add the lid. Put it on there. Put it in the bag. Off you go. Oh, no. In the bag. And then grab the bag. And off he goes. Just like that. A very, very happy camper. I hope. We're getting the hang of this. Just a little bit. Wait until the shift ends. Head to the bike to end your day. So I guess we'll. Oh, time is really flying now, and we do see that. Yeah, so we do have a bit of a day-night cycle there. Oh, there's Doggo. Doggo is mighty fast. Doggo also jaywalks. Doggo has no cares about the lines on the ground. No cares at all. And the lights are all automatic in here, so I can't do anything about that. No switches for me. Apparently, I don't even have to close the doors. We just like go home with doors open, and there's not a care in the world. Maybe we don't even own this place. Maybe we just rent it. I have no idea. There is no backstory given in this particular case. So we're going to head to the bike, end our day. So end the shift. We lost money, as always. It's what we do on day one of all of our jobs, mostly. So it's nothing new. $21 in income, $60 in expenses. Our most sold item was filter coffee along with espresso. We had one sad customer. I wonder why. I thought we did everything right. I don't think we messed anything up. I don't remember us messing anything up, but So the news story starts now. Remember to order your essentials before the day begins. Always a good idea to do such. And now on day 2, I think we're just left to our own devices. So all of our coffee went away. Huh. Well, where did all of our coffee go? Or does it, I wonder if that was, oh, I know what it was. That was just like a trial run. So now we got to do everything ourselves. Okay. So that was just absolute practice. So now we're actually going to run the store as if it were our own place. Now we got it. So market, let's go ahead. We're going to get some coffee packs. Let's get 6 of those. Let's get a few milk because I'm assuming we're going to need milk. I would be surprised if we did not. I don't know about any of this stuff. I don't know if we're going to need it. I mean, maybe. How much would all that be if I got all that? Sandwiches, croissants, donuts. And I think we're good on all this for now. So we'll go with all that. I mean, maybe that's going to be fine. Let's go ahead and order all that. That's going to take 30 seconds for all of it to show up. That is going to be okay. And I don't think that all this is going to be able to sit back here. I mean, I'd be surprised if you could leave stuff like milk back there. Maybe you can. Maybe the game doesn't care about things being refrigerated or not. But I would think that that'd be a problem if you left milk sitting back here on a shelf. Again, maybe it's shelf-stable milk. I don't know. You never know in games what is shelf-stable and what is not. Because that just shows milk. Now, do I have a place I can put this? There is can that go in there? I mean, that looks like it is actually for stuff that is like, I mean, maybe that can go up there? Let's see, open box. No, that does not go there. Okay, so that none of that goes there. So maybe this, where would this go if this was going a place? Does that, okay, it just goes up there. I guess it does. It's too big for this bin. You might want to take it outside. All right, I'm guessing they're trying to tell me something. So we'll throw that there. These, I believe, can all go in our, I believe this is all going to be for this. Yeah, so those are going to go there. And I think that they had some kind of a freshness indicator on there. And these are all going to have to go out there. That's okay. So let's see. 80% fresh. Oh, wow. Yeah, we have like not much time at all on these. Holy cow. All right, so we don't want to mess around with that at all. We want to get the store open and get those sold. I hope we're going to actually sell this stuff today. That would be bad if we did not. Got some sandwiches there, and then all we have left is the coffee. So let's grab that. Put that up here on that shelf. Open box, and then put that up there on that shelf. Good to go. If we take a look at our pricing, let's see what they say about pricing here. Because I saw that we did have that as an option. So if we go here, pricing. So price is that. Satisfaction is there. So how do I adjust that? Like I can't click on anything here. So it's either on the menu or off. But there's nothing that lets me like change it. So I might just leave it alone. Yeah, I might just leave it alone because I'm clicking on it. And yeah, so I select it and nothing's happening. So if that's the case, I might just leave it. And maybe it'll be all right. We're not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and get in here. Day 1 for real now. Store's open for your convenience. And they didn't give us many lids. Man, I hope I don't need lids. So they didn't give me a lot. We're going to go ahead. We're going to get some coffee going in here. And we're going to put some into our filter machine because we know we're going to have some filtered coffee that we're going to do. So let's start that up. So E and filter coffee. That'll go like that. Here's our first customer. 1 filter coffee large. Cash for here. So large. Cash. And add to billing. That's going to be, let's see, 20 and they paid 39. So yeah, we got one of these games where they pay random amounts of money. I'm not a fan of that, but what are you going to do? So, and it was for here, right? Did it say on there? I think it said on there. I thought I remembered it saying that it was for here. I hope that was. Oh, got to put the filter in the machine first. Or did they not give me filters? Oh, they didn't give me filters. Oh no! I thought for sure that I had filters. What happened there, man? Okay, so let's get some filters. I thought that they would have given me some. Apparently not. So let's go here. Accessories, filters. Let's get a few of those. Just start with that. Oh, and it's going to take 20 minutes. This customer's like, this guy has no idea what he's doing. He has no idea how to run a shop. Let's see what this next order is. You want a filter coffee medium, card to go. So we're gonna hold on just a little bit and get my coffee filters in here first. All right, there. Go ahead, open box. We're going to set those right up. No, let's see. Close the box and where can I put those? Let's see. So grab the item. That's what I want. And set that there. Is there another one in there? Or is there only one? There's only one in there. Meanwhile, the customers are like, why are you still doing that? Would you just please take my order? All right, that's that. That'll just sit there. Filter in there. Coffee in there. Drop that down. Fill that up with water. Good to go. Pour that in. And now I think we're on our way. So that on. We'll go ahead and take your order. So you've got a filter coffee on the card to go. So filter coffee, what size was it? You wanted a medium on card, add to billing, process payment. That's going to be to go. So that'll go there. We'll set that on that. So that's all set. Amber's is just about ready. And she had a large. large, I believe. Yeah, it says right on the screen. Filter coffee large, and it is for here. That's what the little hand holding the tray symbol is all about. So large cup. Go ahead, pour that. To that line, pretty close to perfect. And off you go. Enjoy. Thank you very much. Next thing we've got you a filter coffee medium. And that line looks like it's always there. Always near that top spot. Into the bag. Bag to you. Off you go. Thank you very much. Next up, a double espresso and a croissant. We have not made one of those before. And it's cash to go. It's a double espresso. So add to billing. And then a croissant. Add to billing. And that was cash. So $21.50. And how much money are you going to give me? 28. Of course you are. $5,650. And off you go. Thank you very much. And this is to go. So we'll set that there and put that on there. Okay. So double espresso. So that's going to be that. And then we're going to go a double. On there. Then this is going to go into a little tamping machine. Into the tamper. It has been tamped. Going to grab our espresso cup. And then hit that to go with a espresso. Just trying to get up to that line. Oh, shoot. What did I need? Is it it's a double. Okay. I'm glad I switched that recipe around. They would have been very upset with me for giving him a single. So back. Set that there. Okay. Lid on. Cup into the bag. A croissant as well. So there. Oh, you go. They're fading. I have fading croissants. I hate it when I have fading croissants. We don't want that. How you doing? A filter coffee medium. Cash for here. Okay, coffee. Filter coffee medium. Cash. It's going to be $10 and you're going to hand me 41 or something. No, 19. So we're money launderers again. And that is for here. Filter coffee medium. And I'm just going to do these one at a time so I don't get this all messed up. Because I will mess it up if I try and do more than one at a time. I am going to need to get some more cups, so let's get some more cups ordered. Just going to go here, medium cup, large cup, espresso cup, lids. Let's get all of that, because if I don't, I will be in trouble. So let's get all that ordered. It's going to take 15 minutes to get here, and that's going to give me plenty of time to take care of other customers in the meantime. Drop that on there. That was almost the last of my lids. So that's there. And all you wanted was a filter coffee medium. You're all set. Next up, how you doing, sir? A double espresso and a donut. And that's going to be on a card for here. Double espresso and a donut. On your card. And that's going to be for here. So we'll set that there. You're going to tap your payments. We'll set that on there. So now do I need that again? It's unprepared, so I do need to do more. Every time you do it, you got to do more. I wasn't sure how that worked. It filled mighty quickly, though. All right, so that'll go on there. That is tamped on there. Then we've got ourselves a double espresso. So espresso, change it to a double. Overheated. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there, but whatever it is, we're all right. That's oh wow, I went way over. Holy cow, I went way over. I did not think it was going to go that far, but I did. So that's on there, and a donut. They are also fading. That is all for you. It's close but not quite right. Oh, what? Do I need to remake your double espresso? Do I need to pour a little bit of it out? Is that the problem? Oh, yeah, I gave you an espresso. What was the problem? Yeah, do we need to empty that out first? Oh, we might need to empty that out. Maybe that's what the issue is. Maybe that's why that thing filled up so quickly. So let's try that. So maybe that's why he didn't like it. Double espresso. I think that was the thing. I don't know if they explained that you need to empty out the this thing here, the portafilter, which would make sense that you would do such a thing, but they didn't really say much about that. So let's try this again. Oh, now I need my cups. Is everything in there? Everything is in here. So open box. Let's drop the box. Take lids in there, and I got one lid left. Perfect. Set that right over there. Okay. What else we got? More lids. Set those there. I shouldn't order doubles of everything. Wasn't sure how that was going to work. Okay, more lids. It's nice that it shows you exactly where the cups go. Oh, is that empty? That's empty. I'm surprised that I could just set that up there. And then the small cups. And then we can throw that away. And just put that there. Okay, cool. Meanwhile, we got all the customers that are getting ready to leave because I've taken all this time. It's not been a great day. I mean, we've been trying real hard. Double espresso. Yeah, I gave them old stuff. That's exactly what happened there. And off you go. Sorry it took so long. You were our final customer. We tried. We really tried. And then we do actually have to clean up on top of that, which is fine. Good to know what we got to do here. Let's put that there. I'm assuming that in the full version of the game, you'll be able to hire people that will help you out. No, it looks like someone left us a tip. Wow. How did we manage that? I have no idea. I didn't think we would have done anything that would have been tip worthy on day one. But apparently we did. There's Doggo off there in the distance, looking so cute. Yeah, a little bit of a tip. Nice. I will take it because, again, it doesn't seem like we would have done anything that would have been worthy of one, especially given the fact that we took care of like 3 orders today. It was not a great day, but we tried. And we learned and we know a little bit more now. We know how we need to do things. Because there was some of it that they didn't quite explain. Yeah, so that now needs to get thrown out. That's ready for tomorrow. That can get thrown out because that's empty. Okay, cool. I think we're in good shape. So we're going to go ahead, hop on the bike, and we might try one more day here. See what's going to happen with one more. See what kind of luck we have. Ending the shift, lost a lot of money. We had 5 happy customers somehow. I don't quite know, but we did. So let's see how we can do now that we have a better idea of what we're doing. The one thing I'm interested in is how does all this stuff look? Let's take a look. It's still fading, but it's still all right. So hopefully we can sell a bunch of this today because we've got a lot. And is our milk okay? Milk's fine. So apparently the milk is all shelf stable. Good to know. All right, here we go. This is the day we're going to make it happen. Day 2. Store is open for your convenience. Let's have a good day. Let's do some stuff. That is stale, so we got to throw that out. I guess we can dump it down the sink. Yes, we do. We have nothing in there, so let's take a filter. There's a used filter in place, so we got to take the used filter out. So filter. And then we can put a new one in. All right. Let's get some coffee going in there. So we've got our ground filter. Here's our first customer. How you doing, ma'am? A double espresso and a croissant to go on a card. So you got a croissant, you got a double espresso on your card to go. So we'll set that there. And let's throw that in there for now. Let's get a double espresso going. So we'll get our portafilter, a double espresso. Let's go ahead and get our cup ready. We'll grab this. Yeah, I've never seen one of these tampers before. It's a cool concept. I didn't realize you had to take that and smash it all the way down. I'm assuming it's it gives you what you need to turn it into espresso. Again, I'm not knowledgeable in these things. Not at all. All right, there's that. That's perfect. Lid. It's going to go in the bag. You wanted a croissant as well. We can give you one of those. Got to put the receipt on there. Hand that to you. Off you go. Enjoy. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. An espresso and a donut on a card for here. So we have an espresso, a donut on your card for here. So let's go ahead, empty out the portafilter, and start this process again. So this is going to be a single espresso. And you wanted a donut, so let's grab your donut while we're at it. Get that there. Begin the process again. Tamp it down. Very nice. Throw that back on there. And off we go. I can't imagine this regular espresso. Like the things that baristas do. There's so much. It feels like there's so much that you have to know with that. Oh, shoot. It's just like there's so much that you got to kind of memorize. And like the people that do really, really fancy things with your coffee, it seems like it's very, like it's not something you can just pick up on. I mean, it probably doesn't take I don't know. It's something that definitely feels like it requires a decent amount of skill that I would not have myself. I would probably make a mess if I tried to do that kind of stuff, especially the ones that do all kinds of fancy art and stuff like that. It is pretty cool watching them do those things. All right, espresso for here. Let's go ahead and empty that out. Like knowing me, I'd forget to empty out the portafilter or something like that, or I'd give them a double instead of a single, or I'd just make a giant mess of things in true Rusty Champagne fashion, or I wouldn't tamp it down. It would just not be good. And here we go. Espresso. This is just a single. So just holding down the mouse button until we get to the line. All right. And then right click out. So far, so good. We've definitely had a better day today. You're all set. Next up, what do we got? You wanted a what? A double. Cash for here. So that is good. Process payments. It is $12.50, so $15.50 for you because you needed all of that clean money. You're all set. And that was for here. As I can tell by the little waiter hand holding a tray icon. Yeah. Now, let's see. How much more coffee do we have in here? 35, so we're all right. It's nice that it shows you how much you've still got there. And that order had nothing else on it. No, just a double espresso. Is the doggo in here? Oh, I heard doggo. I thought he ran in here. Oh, no, that's not ready for that yet. Tamp it down first, and then put it in there. So this is going to be an espresso double with the mouse wheel. Right up to the line. we're doing good. I definitely feel a lot better today than I did yesterday with the way things are going. Another double espresso, cash for here. You got it. And how much are you going to give me? Let's see. 14. That's a little bit more realistic, just a little. So I'll take it. So that will go there. Same process as before. Because again, nobody wants old stale coffee grounds in their espresso. They're generally not fans of it. I probably wouldn't know the difference, but but for people who really love their espresso, they'd definitely be on it. Need a cup. That might help. Putting a cup down there might make a difference as opposed to pouring it right down the right down the drain on there. Generally not a good cup of espresso if you just pour it right down the drain. Done. I really need people to order some more of my snacks, though. That would really be good because I've got snacks that are fading, and I can't have fading snacks. Zoe, an espresso to go. Why no snacks, Zoe? Zoe, don't you want one of our really famous snacks? I mean, we've got really good snacks here. You should really get one. I mean, I think you'd really like it, but she's not going to. She's apparently not feeling very snacky. She's not feeling peckish. She would just like some espresso. So that's fine. Maybe tomorrow she'll come back and actually get something. Get one of our finely prepared or finely bought baked goods over there before they all go from fading to faded to shot. And I feel like when we ordered all those, I don't think that I ordered, I feel like I ordered the minimum that you can order. I may not have, but I feel like I did. I'll have to check that again and see whether or not there was anything I could have done to order even less there. All right, you're good. Off you go. Thank you very much. Let's see. There we go. An espresso and a sandwich. That's going to be cash for here. So one espresso, one sandwich. The first one of those we've done. Cash for here. And that's going to be 28 and change. EDU. An espresso sandwich for here. Not an espresso sandwich. That would not be tasty. An espresso and a sandwich. Completely different thing. We're just about out of coffee in there. Just about. But we do still have, we probably got enough left to get through the day. I'm surprised we've not had anybody that's ordered a filter coffee. And now that I said that, we'll probably have one right after this. I have probably jinxed it. When at this point, I wouldn't want to make any because we would waste so much of it if I did. All right, there we go. Right click, take that. Get you a sandwich. The first one we've sold, they're just a little faded. Just a little faded. They're still kind of borderline fresh, just a bit. This is probably going to be our final customer, I'm thinking. So let's see, one espresso to go. Because we are getting close to the end of the day here. Were you paying with cash? You were paying with the card. And it is to go. So yeah, one last one. I do believe, because we're getting close to 1,800, and that's when we close up the joint. So we'll see if we can do one more final successful espresso before we call it a day. And now I know something about espresso that I never knew before. So that's good. If I ever decided that I wanted to make myself some of this stuff. I'll probably just stick with my iced coffee and my Mr. Coffee iced coffee maker. It makes really good coffee. It's very simple. And I think the iced coffee maker costs like $30. And it makes very, very simple stuff and very, very tasty stuff. And I doctor it up with Coffee Mate and with like flavored syrups and stuff like that to make it taste even less like coffee. So I am not a coffee connoisseur. I like it, but I'm not a connoisseur by any means. All right, you're all set. Thank you very much. Let's go ahead and clean up all the tables. Let's gather up all of our tips. We had one tip. One tip is good. I'll take it. And set all these here. Okay. And one last one there. Cool. Was that it? I think that was it. I think that was everything. I'm almost positive that was everything. Go ahead and close that up. I don't think it's going to keep it from fading any faster. That stuff is going to be like completely gone in like a day. I don't think it's got much life left to it. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we'll go ahead. I'm just going to hop on the bike and we'll see if it shows me anything in the morning. It may not. We're just going to hop on here for sure. So we had two customers that were unhappy. Maybe it just took us too long to take care of their orders. I'm not quite sure. It's hard to say. But we had a good 2 days. I feel like we did pretty good stuff. Let's take a look here at our stuff and see what does it look like now. Still fading, but it's got time. This is pretty fun. I mean, it's similar to some other coffee games that we played before, where you got to go through all the steps of making the coffee. But it's nice that I mean, like with I've never had one where we had to make all the steps of the espresso like that before. I feel like this one is a little bit more detailed than ones that we've had. I like the fact that we already have our storage already set up in here. That's pretty cool. We got racks galore for storage, which really kind of blew my mind. The graphics on it are neat. It's got a cute doggo. Can't go wrong with a cute doggo. And again, it's coffee. I mean, I like coffee, so that already speaks well for me. Like I said, this game is currently a prologue, and it came out on July 30th. So if you want to give it a try, it's right now out there available for the low cost of $0 for you to become your very own barista here in your very own corner coffee shop that you may or may not own or you may or may not rent. We don't know how we got it, but we have it, and it's going to be very, very wonderful, delicious fun. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I would love it if you considered giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.